Today we will introduce a method to generate in situ high pressure steam for your system that you can use a simple way to reach the target for generated steam based on the pressure you required. First, we need to clearly know the property of the water and the relationship between the water and the steam and the pressure and the temperature when water change from a liquid to a gas phase. Here stated the boiling point with the saturated vapor pressure that the steam can be generated. You can refer here to clearly know about what the temperature you need when you have a pressure required. So to conduct a pressure with steam to treat the sample, you must be clearly know the condition you required. Based on the sample property, we have to make sure that the condition we selected didn't affect the stability of the sample. Means our selected temperature must be lower than the decomposition temperature of your sample. With the selected temperature, you can clearly know the pressure you required for your treatment. So we fix the working pressure at the same time based on the temperature we selected. After that, we can choose a temperature for our setting value for the system. The temperature we set need to be slightly higher than the boiling point to make sure all the steam that stay in the reactor still maintain in gas phase. Otherwise, the steam will transform into liquid phase directly with a very short time. This is must pay attention. To save energy, mostly we will try to use the lowest temperature we can based on our treatment target. So with this condition, we will clearly know the steam we required, which controlled by the steam temperature and pressure. And to maintain the safety, we have to heat our reactor first to forbid the actual increasing of the pressure that lead by the increasing of the temperature. This prerequisite that we doing this operation is we have a steam generator before, but the steam generator cannot generate the pressure we are required, and at the same time we don't have budget to buy a new steam generator that we have to generate in situ steam with a simple way that we proposed. Then we only use this solution to generate steam to in the in situ reactor to our target pressure. Otherwise, the best way is to use steam generator, which is much convenient and safer. To generate suitable steam that fit for our requirement, there are several parameters we need to be confirmed. First is our target pressure, second is the setting temperature, and third is the ending amount of water and the heating time to transfer all the liquid water into steam. For example, our target pressure is 0.7 megbar and the setting temperature 200 Celsius degree, and then we have two parameters need to be clearly known is ending amount of water and the heating time to transfer. Here we will be introduced how we will clearly know the ending amount of water based on the instrument and the condition we have, and how to confirm the time. Here cited the operation procedure. First, we have to use our recent steam generator to calculate a relationship between the P and the V of our reactor. This V is talking about our reactor, and So we set temperature to a value 200 as case in 0.7 megabar. Then we will fill in the steam into a pressure. In our case, we will fill in the pressure any value below 0.4 megabar. Then we condense all the steam we inlet into the system, make it cool down into water, and we record the volume of the liquid water for our next calculation. When this process is done, we will obtain a value with P1 and V1, which is become a known value. Then we will calculate the ending water amount based on this known value and the target pressure. Then we will obtain V2, that is the amount of the water we will going to ending into our generator to generate in situ steam. This V2 supposed to be have error there based on kind of water temperature fraction, reactor fraction, or maybe the reactors more or less likely got a little bit leaking. And so we will double check the V2 accuracy as we calculated. We will end the V2 into the reactor, the heat to the same temperature and waiting for the pressure to be constant and record the P2. We will compare this P2 with our target value 0.7 to check how many water we need to adjust in our final ending amount. And we will go to the final ending amount P2 using for us to generate in situ steam under the target pressure. This is how we use a simple way to generate steam with target temperature and pressure. Any problem, just be free to call us.